this morning, it's been a week since Ellie had her injury. She's beautifully healed. There's been no indications or signs of any kind of lameness or anything like that. So what I'm going to do today, I'm just going to ask her to move around and come and get the bridle on. So it's been a week with no riding. Actually, it's been over a week. Probably 8 days since she's been ridden. Yep. And what I'm going to do, come here. Come on. And up. I want to watch her trot. And I can see there the trot is quite nice. Up. Up. And Ellie, come. Ellie, come. So she's probably going to be a little bit against having anything done. Well, come. Turning. Good girl. Face. Turning. Turning. And if she doesn't listen, we're going to go again. Up. So we're going to ask her to jump. Make it look live. Come on. Come on. There. And we'll, I just want her to come in where I'm asking. Come on. And she's going to ignore me and go to watch the gate. And I'm going to make her move again. All the way. Up. Up. You want to move? You're going to move. Okay, walk. Turn in. Ask her to come in again. And this time she might listen. Walk. Face in. Walk. Face in. Good girl. Alright, so I've got her attention now and she's listening. She's come into where I've asked. Now the trick, see how her attitude is when we pop the bridle on. She hasn't had the bridle in for a while because before this we were doing a lot of bitless work. So I'm going to do the bridle today just to change things up. Release. And drop. Nice, good girl. Nice. So that seems pretty good. Pretty nice. We'll go under this side. I like to go under where the knots are because you don't want to put added pressure on if you don't need it. What are my nerves like today? They're pretty heightened. But that's to be expected because we have had a bit of an incident occur that's not in our ordinary realm of things. I'm going to ask her to keep still while I put this up one more notch. The other thing that's been happening too is she hasn't been doing any stretches or anything like that. So I'm mindful of that because even though it was the back leg that got injured, the struggle to get the back leg out of the fencing or whatever it was that happened could have caused problems up front. It's not always obvious. So checking things is a good idea. I'm going to have a break for a second. I'm just going to settle myself down a bit. My nerves are really bad. I actually feel like I'm going to drop. So I'm going to take off the helmet. Just have a moment to make sure this is what I really want to do. Because I don't know that I'm actually ready right now. Yeah. Well, I think I probably need to wait until I'm more comfortable. I know it's not a hard thing to do, but it's very nerve-wracking for me. Oh well. And there goes that aeroplane, which usually isn't so much of a bother, but she's a bit heightened with that right now. That's okay. and that. So what I might even do is just leave it at that. Leave it at that. Oh. I have worked myself up into an anxious mess right now. I need to settle down. I'm not being very useful to myself or to Ellie. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do some weight. And she's flicking her tail at me, something chronic, as an indicator that she's not interested in this and she wants to not deal with it. Now she's also doing a bit of pawing. Now, these are behaviours she has had in the past when there's nothing wrong. So it's not exactly an indicator that there's something actually wrong. But that doesn't mean that everything's right either. What I will do, I will get my block and I will get her to stand near the block. And I will work in that way. Stay. I want her to stay. 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 Good girl. Then you pick off. Also very warm. A little bit heavy because she's not open that gate. She's staying nicely. Oh, that's slightly now. So, yeah, gut instinct is saying not a good time to do this. Come on. And the other thing is too, I've seen her do a lot of running and stuff in the paddock recently after this has all happened. That's all well and good. Give me a moment, I'm just going to grab this sleep rope. The anticipation is always the worst. Anticipating something's going to go wrong, projecting that in your own mind, that's what causes the anxious moment to occur. So I'm going to ask her to do a couple of things here. I'm just going to get her to crisscross those legs. And I am noticing there is a bit of a lack of movement with the lifting of the leg. But I do know she can because it could just be very sore. Now she's moving that one. And I'm just wanting to see if I can get her to cross over. There we go. Okay. But she's definitely indicating to me that she ain't happy with this. There's a fly or something there that's bothering her, causing a bit of a problem. Not very good. So, what am I going to do? I can't see a fly, but she's carrying on as if there is a fly. Could just be her just displaying her unhappiness about the whole situation. But either way, I'm just going to stand here, put a bit of weight in the foot, and she's taken that nicely. Good girl. This is the side that's injured too. So, and as soon as I go to put weight on there, she's saying, I don't want this to happen. That's okay. Let her say it. Let her stand. Good girl. Get my reins. And she's telling me again, I'm not happy, don't like it, don't want to do this. And I'm saying, well, we're not gonna do it all the way, we're just gonna do a little bit. See how we feel about it. I don't want to go jumping on and then her having a pain in that leg and it all coming crashing down on me. It's got to be done a little bit at a time. So, here we go again. I'm going to let her feel me. Good girl. And even just touching over the bum and this side. Let's have a feel. Yeah, good girl. Drop. Drop. Good girl. The second I start to go to put any weight on, she's saying, Yeah. Stand. That's okay. Let her walk around until she stands and walk. There. Now she's stood in a spot that's not the best. Move it forwards. Good. Good job. That's better. Oh. All I want to do is put a little tiny bit of weight. A little tiny bit of it. Stand. 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 Turn this way. What we might even do is just get her to focus on an exercise of, I don't know, get her to focus on standing still. Stand. There. Good girl. Stand. Good girl. Good girl. And that's good. That's very good. Go to the other side. What we do on one side, we do on the other. Park. You can see she's understanding I'm a bit nervy, but she's taking advantage of that nervousness right now. Isn't good. And she says, "Oh, I'm going to play up to you," and I'm going to say, "Well, I'm not going to allow that. I'm going to stand still. I'm going to behave." You've had a week off, and that's fine, but now I'm going to ask you to behave. Stop. Stand. Put that out a bit. I don't want it. Stand. Up. And correction instantly. Now I'm going to have to do this other side. If I don't do it, then I'm going to have a problem. It's getting on next time. Up. Back. You're going to break the chair and you're going to get in trouble. So, I am not comfortable at all with this behaviour. Get up. Stand. Stand. And what I will do, turn her this side. Get up. She's facing this way. You can see what's going on here. And of course, my nerves are at an 11, not a 10. This is ridiculously crazy. All I want to do is pop, put a weight in. That's all. Just that. That's all I wanted to do. Okay? That's it. Good girl. And stand. There. And walk. I got myself in a pickle. It's okay. Myself out of it. Okay. That's all I wanted to do. That's it. Establish you're okay with that weight. That's all. So I've established that she can hold the weight. It's not a problem. Reintroduction. Now. going to see if I can do it without the thing. Just, there we go. Oh, to go there, that's digging in here and there. Yeah, that's not very nice, is it? We'll see how we go now without the aid of the block. Watch how she does this. And she's fine. And I'm on. And she's fine. I'm not going to do much else. And I'll just sit for a moment. Let her relax. Let her feel that weight. And just reacquaint herself with me being on her back. So my anxiety is now dropping a bit. I'm feeling maybe a 7 out of 10. And relaxed. Drop. I'm glad she's pulling a nice face. Yes, her tail is swishing. Do I want to try walking? Oh, I don't really know. I'm a bit scared. But it's going to have to be done at some point. So I might see if she'll just initiate a step or two. And that's all we need, just a step or two. And a turn. Very slowly. And a walk. So that was good. No sign of discomfort or pain there. I'm very mindful, however, this is a very, very light exercise. This is not trotting, this is not cantering, this is not galloping. When she's later on going to have to reach and stretch, I'm hoping that naturally she'll do that. And see if we'll go for a walk. Here comes that aeroplane again. And she doesn't like that sound. We're just going to sit. We'll go for a walk. Just a slow walk. And turn. And I don't want to do much. I don't want to go far. I don't want to do much. I just want to walk. And walk. And the aeroplane is coming. And I'm going to call it a day at this. For now, I'm going to give her a release straight away because she has behaved. And the next time when I go to do something, she'll be far quicker and easier to handle because she will realise, okay, well, whenever I did this last time, I was given a quick release, and I'll increase it a little bit at a time. And that was well worth doing, not just for her sake, but also for my sake to reconnect with her. I have literally I've done 2 days with Zara, and the rest of the time it's been raining, so I haven't done anything else. And she's lost a bit of weight actually, probably from the shock of having an accident again. And she should be used to it by now. We've had that many of them. Well, 5, 6 times in the last 2 years that we've had her. 6 times in 2 years that we've had her. So that in itself, you know, is a lot. I have maybe only ever called the vet maybe 3 times on my mare that I've had for 7 years. So in that respect, but a lot of it was very early on when she was young, and some of it was to do with feed issues and her eating the wrong things in the paddock and me having to then sort the paddock out because I wasn't aware that there were certain things in the paddock that were causing her some problems. She also gets a bit funny, and I panic. I have a tendency to panic. As soon as there's something that I think is wrong, I will call a vet and try my darndest to, yeah, okay. She's telling me, let me go. There's a spidey or something on her. Not a spidey, a fly. Take that off and she can go. But I truly am glad that I've done this, and hopefully next time it won't be so scary. Feeling better about it.